Hey, welcome to another episode of 365 Thoughts on Confidence. Today, I have a confession to make. Yesterday, I didn't record a video. Yesterday, I considered quitting these 365 Thoughts on Confidence. I was there. I started recording the day's video. I was having one of those days where I was questioning, why am I doing this? What's the point? And today I am going to share with you what yesterday's thought on confidence was, and I'm also going to share with you how it is that I'm standing here now recording yesterday's video ahead of recording today's video too. So this feels hard to do, but I'm all about sharing the highs and the lows because that's what this journey of confidence is all about. So yesterday was day number 151, and this is the thought of the day, which is so relevant for what was going on yesterday. Each new challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and build confidence. So yes, I was ready to pack this all in. After celebrating day number 150, 151 came along, and I was in a totally different place. I was in a totally different headspace, and I was ready to pack this all in because self-doubt popped up, and my inner critic popped up. And my questioning of why am I bothering? It's not like these videos are getting much views. I appreciate the handful of women who do watch and who do comment and do let me know that these videos are, and these thoughts and these musings about confidence are helping, and that means so much to me. But the ego still comes up and has to have its say, and I was questioning, why am I putting this extra effort in? Why am I putting this extra pressure on myself when, and it's on top of my workload that I already struggle to keep on top of, and now I've got these daily videos. Why am I doing this to myself? But I'm here now, I'm recording this video, so clearly something shifted, and I want to share what it was that I did to get to this point. And as today's thought on confidence says, each of these challenges, each of these roadblocks and these obstacles that come up, they are here to teach us, and they are here to help us grow. And so while I felt like I was having a wobbly yesterday, that I was falling off, it was actually all for my own good, because it was an opportunity for me to kind of address what's going on and recenter. So the first piece of advice that I would give you, that I implemented yesterday, was to get it out. Because if you are holding on to all of these emotions and these thoughts, and they're tumbling around inside your mind, it gets so confusing and it actually gets so overwhelming. That's what I was feeling yesterday. I was overwhelmed with negative emotion. I was doubting and questioning everything. And the more I stewed it over and over and over, and I kept repeating all of that, the worse it got, and it was not a good space to be in. And so I chatted to a friend. I met a friend for lunch, and I chatted to her, and I just let it all out and welled up. There were tears and there was vulnerability. But you know what? I felt so much better after that. Not that she can solve my problems or anything like that, but just having gotten it out of here. It's like a fart. You have to let it out. Don't hold it in. It's not good for you to hold it in. So all of those negative emotions, get it out. Tell somebody or write it in your journal, whatever it is, so that it's not in here anymore and it is out there. So that was the first thing that made me feel better, talking about it. The second thing was doubling up on gratitude. Now, writing out my gratitude list is a daily practice for me. It is, I would say 5 days out of 7, I'm writing out an A5 page of things that I'm grateful for. But yesterday, in spite of the fact that I was feeling funky and I was feeling I was still looking for things to be grateful for. I was grateful for the rain that was falling in Cape Town. I was grateful for my health. I was grateful that I have friends who support me and whose company I get to enjoy. So even though I was feeling shitty, I was still finding things to be grateful for. The third thing that I did to get myself out of that funk and to kind of overcome this challenge was to really ask myself why. And because in my discussion with my friend, she was saying, well, why are you doing this? Why are you keeping going? And if it's not working for you, why keep going? There's that Einstein saying that says doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is insanity. And so when she posed that question to me, I was like, yeah, why am I doing this? I feel like I kind of lost sight of why I'm doing this, and it became, my focus has shifted to, this is not building traction, and nobody's watching, nobody's responding, probably nobody's watching this anyway, And when she suggested, why don't you just quit? And I thought to myself, yeah, I could just quit because nobody would notice. And that's when I really considered quitting, and I really was like, yeah, it is a choice. This is a self-imposed challenge. Nobody's making me doing this. I don't have a gun to my head. So why am I putting myself through this? And then I asked, well, but why do I want, what was the reason for me starting it anyway? And yes, the main reason was to share these thoughts and to impact other women and help them in their confidence journey. And then another reason why I set this challenge was to see if I could, to see, set a goal for myself and to practice my own integrity, to say, to see if what I said I would do, I would actually do, because that's such a crucial part in my own journey of confidence, being able to say, yes, I did that. And so when I tapped back into those two reasons of why I'm doing this, it was never about the views, it was never about the following. It was about helping that one woman that watches and who takes something away from a message that she's heard on here and who makes a change in her life or her business. And it's about my integrity with myself, my challenging of my own limitations, because the easy way out would be to quit. The tough part of building your confidence is sticking with it when you want to quit. And I checked in with myself as well, like a 5-year from now version of me. Would she say, we should have carried on? I wish we had finished that. I really wish I'd stuck with it. Or would she rather say, yeah, it was a tough year and there were some highs and some lows, but I'm so glad I did it, and nothing came of it except for being able to say, well done, you did it, you said you would do it, and you did it. And when I did that check-in, I was like, yep, I got to keep doing it. I got to keep doing it, because it's the small daily actions. The fourth thing that I did to really snap myself out of this funk was to try something new. So I had an unintentional me day yesterday, and I had not planned this at all. It's just how it turned out. My meetings and events and things that were going on. In between, I had some space, some time, and I actually went to a hardware store, which is one of my happy places, bizarrely. I love DIY and I love tinkering with bits and bobs, and the hardware store for me is, it's a happy place. So I went there and I actually bought myself a new video light. Well, it's not a video light, it's just a light, and this is what I'm doing here, and if I do say so myself, I think it's working quite well. So I built a contraption out of a light that I bought from the hardware store, and that really elevated my mood. It was like, wow, look at that, look what I created. And I felt instantly better. And then after that, I went to the mall because I had to do some errands, go to the bank, blah, 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 boring stuff, which was good to get out the way because it had been, those boring errands had been hanging over my head for so long. But while I was at the mall, I went and bought a new lipstick, which is, well, 2 new lipsticks. This is one of them, and I'm loving it, I have to say. I haven't been a lipstick girl, really, and this is just like amazing. I love it. And so small things, like such silly things, but it was new, and it was what I wanted to do, and I took it, and it made me feel so much better. And then I thought about it as well, like what else can I do that's new when it comes to these videos? And my pattern has been, my routine has been that come 6 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh crap, I haven't recorded my video, I better get to it. And then I spend however long it takes filming, editing, uploading into the night. And that's probably part of the reason why I got into this funk in the first place. So what I'm gonna do as from the weekend and starting Monday is filming these videos in the morning as opposed to last thing in the day. So that's what I'm going to do differently. And then lastly, sleep on it. Don't make any rash decisions while you're in that state. Sleep on it, wake up the next morning and look at it with fresh eyes, with some distance between you and the catalyst of that, and see how you feel. Revisit all of that and see how you're feeling. And I must say that this challenge was presented to me, and I did all of these things, and I do feel better for it, and I do feel reinvigorated, and it has built my confidence, and I have learned some things, and that is what I'm sharing with you here today. So that's where I'm at. I hope you find value in it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, and please do share it with a friend of yours who maybe needs a boost in her confidence, and you doing that would certainly boost my confidence. So until the next video, which I'm about to record, have yourself a fantastic, confident day.